Voyages says we can't cruise till we're 18, which makes us shake like we had caffeine. Virgin Voyages says no kids on the ocean, so we're causing a commotion.
Adults, enjoy the cruise. We know you deserve it, but the fact we can't go is total bullshit.
Hey everybody, oops, I'm on mute. Okay, here we go. Hey everybody, we are here to talk about Virgin Voyages and the Greek Unity cruise that we are putting together. I am setting everything up. Sorry for the delay. Was doing some editing and now my PowerPoint is freezing. So that is always great. But yeah, we're gonna go through, we're gonna talk about, so just so you know what we're talking about. First of all, look, let me back up. What I want everybody to do is to check in. Let me know where you're checking in from. Let me know which organization that you're representing. This was something I've been trying to get together for a while. I've been trying to get a Greek Unity cruise for several years, but I just never got like the full support. But this time we're doing it. There are two other people who are participating. One is representing Sigma Gamma Rho, and the other one is representing Iota Phi Theta. And I love Virgin Voyages mainly because there's no kids and you can have a lot of fun without worrying about anything. Honestly, you're free to be yourself. It's adult fun, it's grown folks fun. It's not a setup of kids running around or anything like that. But I'm gonna go through the whole presentation as soon as my PowerPoint stops freezing over here. For some reason it keeps freezing and I don't know why, so I'm trying to get it to go back to the first page. But while we work on that, please check in. Let me know where you're checking in from. I think we're almost there, so I can share the screen. Don't know why my PowerPoint is acting so crazy right here. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go. And we're just going to work with what we have right here. All right, guys, here we go. So as you know, I told you my name is Tisha Spencer. I am a travel agency coach. I'm a cruise specialist. I am a luxury designated agency, and I own Origin Travels. And I'm also a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority. And this is a to kind of show you why we're about Virgin Voyages, because some of you may not have actually sailed Virgin, don't know what it's like, and to kind of give you some insight onto why we want you guys to get on the ship with us. So we're just going to go ahead and move forward because I already played that video. We're going to skip it. So we're going to talk about sailing the Virgin Wind. I'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. Now, I have sailed Virgin Voyages twice. I'm set to sail again with some Zetas and other stars in January, and again with you guys in July. Now, this trip is definitely adult by design. This is basically 18 and over. The target that most of us are going to be looking for is going to be like mid-30s and above. But I want to say that everybody is welcome on the ship, whether you are young, old, disabled, part of the LGBTQ community. It doesn't really matter. And it's a very relaxed vibe, but it's very luxurious, but it's not like stuffy luxurious or anything like that. So one of the things I really do enjoy about the cruise ship is the fact that everything's included. Your dining's included, your Wi-Fi's included, all of your normal drinks are included. You do have to pay for your alcoholic drinks, but they're very inexpensive. Like their drinks start about $8, no more than $13. And guys, their drinks are very, very strong. So one does go a very long way. But I also love how they don't have any buffet. Everything is kind of like restaurant style. And then when you do go upstairs to the galley area, which we'll talk about a little bit, the galley area, actually, you sit down and you scan for the menu, and they bring the food to you. You tell your waiter what you want. Now, they do have some things that are actually grab and go type situation. And I like that as well because I can grab and go and get my breakfast, my sushi, and other things like that. Right now, I see that Mr. George has joined in. So When he gives me the thumbs up that he's ready, I'm gonna bring him in and I'm gonna let him introduce himself. He's getting his stuff situated. I know he just had a very busy week last week. Let's see. So we're gonna talk about the ordinary to extraordinary. When he's ready, he'll give me the thumbs up and let me know I can bring him in. Ordinary to extraordinary. Basically, it's not just like a cruise ship. It's way more than that. It's a lot of fun on this ship. It is glamorous, but again, it's not stuffy. That's what I like about it. It's not disappeared. He's not. It's not stuffy. It is like photogenic. They have areas for Instagram moments, and then you have all your extra stuff that's in it, the unique eateries, the Wi-Fi, group fitness. Guys, if you like to work out, this ship is definitely for you too, because these ships have the bags where you go, like the punching bags, and they're filled with like water because we was trying to like jump on them. We was trying to jump in on them and everything, and we was swinging on them. Well, I wasn't swinging on them; I was kicking them. But my friend, she was actually swinging on them and things like that. So right now that popped up on the screen. I'm going to fix this a little bit so you can see him better. As he left again. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to keep going, right? So then what are some other things that we're going to talk about is the different types of stuff that can happen on board. So you have the restaurants, you have Club Bimini. This restaurant that you see down here is actually a great restaurant down here. Up there, they have an amazing, what is it? The pork belly, egg Benedict in the morning. I love going there for that. Mr. Mello, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the crowd?
Sure. My name is George, or better known as Mello, member of Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. And if I sound a little exhausted, I am. I just got back from Conclave. If anybody's friends with me on Facebook, they saw my post. It was just simply bananas. But I'm looking forward to this cruise. I promoted it with some of the brothers, so you're definitely going to see some brown and gold on this trip. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I was muted. I muted myself out. I'm going through a presentation that I have already done, and I made a couple of updates here and there just to kind of give people an idea of what to expect when they get on this ship. Now, have you sailed yet? Hello?
I have sailed on other ships. I have not sailed on Virgin yet, so I'm looking forward to the experience with a lot of other people.
Okay, cool. Now I got to everybody else. I have sailed a couple of times, so I've been on the Scarlet Lady twice now. I've actually been up here. This is Richard's rooftop area. Is there some background noise going on? You have like an echo or something. George?
There is a TV in the other room. Let me mute myself.
Okay. This is Richard's rooftop. Now, this is only going to be for those of you who are rock stars, which I'm always a rock star. I'm bougie like that. Rockstar gives you a lot of amenities, but up here every day at 5 o'clock, they have a free champagne toast. Now, you can bring people who are not Rockstar, but they have to come with you because you have to use your band in order to get in. So it's really, really cool. Great views up there. Now, everybody wants to know what the cabins are like and, are they comfortable? I think the beds are amazingly comfortable, to be honest with you. I don't have any trouble falling asleep. It could also be because I was out partying until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not quite sure. That could be the aspect as well. What I like about it is the fact that most of the cabins are set up for 2 people in a room, right? The suites, there's only one suite that I'm sure of that allows you to have more than 2 people in a room. The beds do not separate in the suite. So I think it's called the Massive Suite, which I got to tour. It has a sleeper bed. So it still has a king size bed, but it does have a sleeper couch that somebody can sleep on. What I love about these cabins is the fact that they give you a pad that controls everything, the lights, the TV, the temperature, ordering ice, room service, everything that you need. The Ship Eats, I love the Ship Eats because one, you can get the food not just to your room, you can also get these to wherever you are on the ship, right? So I do enjoy that a lot. I do play with the moods on the cab in the room because you have it with the tablet. You can change the moods. It's like 4 or 5 different moods, and it opens and closes the blinds for you. They have like the selfie mood, the movie mood, the glamour mood, the hangover mood. You know, they got a mood for everything, right? Now, if you want to be big baller, right? And I don't know about you, Mello, but I'm going rock star. I ain't quite mega, but I am going to go rock star. Rockstar, what you get is access to Rich's Rooftop. You get early booking, priority access. Now, with this early booking, what's so important about that aspect is the fact that you get to book all your excursions early. You get to book your spa stuff. You get to look at the spa stuff early. You get to get the dining early. And trust and believe, it makes a difference. Because once you get on the ship, you get on the ship first. You get in, actually, Mega Rock Stars go first. They get access to start booking all of the shows and everything as soon as they get bored. And some of the stuff that we want to do, like the bar crawl, it's going to sell out fast. Because I didn't get a chance to do the bar crawl this time because by the time I got around to booking it, both days were sold out. And that happens when you do a smaller sailing, a shorter sailing. There's not as much time to do different things, right? As a Mega Rock Star, you also get your own bar, like a full bar inside your room. And you can customize it to get what you want. Now, they're not going to have the full bar like you see at a real bar. Like, you're not going to have that many choices, but you can tell them what you want in advance. Because, guys, you're going to have a butler. Plus, you're going to have a bar tab already, so you don't have to pay for drinks while you're walking around. You already have a bar tab. Then you get to go to the spot every day for free and go in there and play in the thermal suites and play in the saunas, the salt room. Then you also have the ability to get transfers and valet parking. Now, Mega Rock Stars are the only ones who actually get this. With the transfer as a Mega Rock Star, if you're in a hotel, I believe is up to 10 miles away, they will come and pick you up from that hotel, or they'll pick you up from the airport in a nice little car and bring you to the ship, or they'll give you some special valet parking on site. You get an agent that starts talking to you about, I think I get my first email 6 months out, then I get a reminder 90 days out, and I have an agent I can continue to talk to. And again, we talked about the bottomless in-bar room and the premium Wi-Fi in the Caribbean. Now, Mello, what would your bros do if they had a room with a jacuzzi in it and unlimited alcohol all on the ship, and they got a full-size bar?
It'll be just on. It would be on and popping.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you actually get the glasses, you get the mixes, you even get a book that tells you what to make, and they'll bring you mixes. So if you need orange juice, well, apple juice, I'm not sure if they'll ever bring, but pineapple juice, cranberry juice, they'll bring it. If you want to have a party in your room, which I did in my first cruise, I had a party with the Zetas. They brought the glasses, the mixes, they brought everything. So all we had to do was just show up in our pajamas because we was having a pajama party. You know, we had to be extra. We had to be extra.
Hey, if they had the right ingredients, the centaur piss would be flowing.
Look, I mean, I'm not going to ask, but I'm sure they could.
Sounds like a plan. I like the pajama party idea. Why don't we do it?
Aye, aye, Captain.
This is what it's like.
It's so lovely.
I really need you to give our new suites the rockstar test drive.
I won't let you down.
You get a record player in your room that you can change out the records. Some of them do have guitars.
Yeah, right, Richard.
She's in a massive, I think.
How are you getting on, Jerry? Hello? Is everything all right?
That was my mom trying to contact me on this last trip. Because I never answered my phone. It was like 4 messages later, she finally found me. Now, if you want to do a rock star, just a regular rock star quarter, it's okay. Because I'm doing that. Mello, have you picked your cabin yet?
Right now I'm on the terrace, but I plan on upgrading. I'm going to do a little extra work to make sure I get the money in so I can get the rock star experience.
You got to get the rock star because, again, you get a robe, which is really, really comfortable. I actually took a nap in it after playing in the sun all day. It was so comfortable. You get the bar, you get everything the same. You just don't get the bar pass all day, and you don't get the valet and the parking, but you kind of get almost everything else. The rooms are really nice. Some of these rooms are really, really spacious. So if you are somebody who's watching this and you know in your room, it is so much better for you to get a Rockstar, and we can work with you to pick out the right cabin to fit the needs that you're going to have. And guys, the sooner you book this, the better your pricing is going to be, because pricing is just going to keep changing. Now with the Sea Terrace, this is what the Sea Terrace looks like, right? Now the rooms are definitely smaller. You don't get as much as the other ones, but you do have the ability to have 2 people in this room. The beds do separate. They're doing a T formation. But you get all the same other amenities, the lighting. Like, look at the lighting in that room. That's just relaxing to me. It was relaxing to lay there with that kind of lighting and having a nice drink. People was having drinks delivered to their room because they were being that lazy. They had drinks delivered to their room. I was like, y'all some lazy people, but I get it. I get it, right? This is an insider. Now the insider, there's several, the sea view and the insider. So with this insider, there's several different types of insiders. There's an insider where it's 2 people. And then there's one, as you can see in the corner, where you can sleep up to 4, but it's a bunk bed situation. So 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. Me personally, I don't do insiders because I like to see the ocean and hear the ocean. And I want to know what time it is during the day. How about you, Mello? What do you feel about insiders versus ocean views?
I definitely want ocean view or a terrace at the least, but I would say for the undergrads, if there's some undergrads or freshly graduated people who want to get the experience with everyone, the insider might be the way to go, because the main thing is to get on the ship.
Yeah, get on the ship. You know, as long as you're not claustrophobic, because if you're claustrophobic, that ain't for you. I'm not saving nobody who's having a claustrophobic attack. I'm gonna need you to at least get an ocean view so you can see the ocean and pretend. But the rooms is nice. Now there is a solo insider and there's a solo ocean view. Because we did our first cruise, we did get a Sarah on the solo ocean view, and they upgraded her to a regular one. But the solo pricing is better, but they're very limited, but they're still really nice. It's still really nice. You do get your own little space. I actually have a Sarah booked in a solo insider right now. But you do get all the same stuff. The space is not as big, but hey, you know, it's all about you getting on the ship, right? Now I'm gonna tell you some of the things that's happening on this ship. There are all types of activities. There's all types of events. And I know the ships are now getting retrofitted because JLo is going to start having some of her products on the ship. You know, she's the entertainment person. So let's watch this video real quick.
Always knew you, even when I didn't know you. Don't make sense, but it do. I was on my way to you.
The food is really good. Now I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I enjoyed about the entertainment is it's not all just at a theater. For those of you who have cruised before, and I know you've cruised before, Mello, aren't you used to just seeing the entertainment in the theater, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, here you have entertainment throughout the entire ship. They dance on the staircases, they dance in the hallways, they dance by the pool. The whole crew is always entertaining you and doing something. You never know when you're going to see somebody just walk up to the pool area and then just start singing because they felt like it. And it's so much fun. You will never be bored on this ship. For anybody who has never sailed or is worried about being bored, my friend was on the ship for 2 days and told me she needs to book another sailing because she's missed out on so much. I tried to explain that you will be tired on this ship because they never understood why I never made it to nighttime events. I said, because we got up early, we went to eat, and then we was running events and activities throughout the day. By the time 8, 9 o'clock came, we were tired. And it was a fight to do anything at night because we was just tired, though we did make it to the bar crawl. We were tired, but we did the bar crawl. We weren't going to miss that one. That was actually fun. So restaurants, I don't know about you, Mello. I like to eat. I like to eat.
When you see me in person, you'll see I like to eat too.
I like to eat. I'm small, but I still like to eat. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, guys. This is some of the restaurants. My favorite is Gun Bay, the Test Kitchen, and the Wake. Okay, and the Dock. Okay, all of those are my favorites. Oh God, all of them were good for various reasons. For those of you who are vegan, vegetarian, they do have options. They have a restaurant just for that. The dock, I think, would be great for us because it's at the back of the ship. It has the day beds. It has a bar. It has the high sit-up tables. And it's at the back of the ship, and it's huge. And it'd be great to grab everybody at the end of the day to go hang out and just to have fun and just literally take over. That's literally where I want to do our meet and greet, because if we do it when the ship is sailing, like we can be on the rooftop where the music is, but they so loud, we gonna hear it anyway, because I can hear it in my room. We could be down on the dock as the ship sails away and just have our own little party, get our own little speakers and just party on the back of the dock. And the dock has some amazing shrimp. They got some amazing these steak skewers, these chicken skewers. They got some amazingly cooked octopus. I went there with my mom. My mom's like, "What do you want?" I looked at the menu, the waiter, and I said, "Can I get one of everything?" It was only 5 things on the menu, but I did get one of everything. But yeah, the wake is good for the views. Look at the views. I mean, just look at it. Like, imagine just sitting there and having your breakfast and you just watching the water. The test kitchen got, okay, I don't know about you, Mel. I know you like food, but those for people who like to be inspired and step way out the box. You know, it's very different. You know, if you're a normal chicken and rice person, guys, don't go to the test kitchen. That's not going to be for you, right? Now they have the gym. Now the gym, okay, so first of all, let me tell you about this gym. This gym is on 3 different floors. There's like gyms everywhere. So you have an outside that there's a seesaw. Mellow, there's a seesaw. Me and my mom was seesawing on the ship, up and down. They have the water bags for you to punch, kick, or whatever, or swing, because my friend jumped on it and just swam, held on to it and just swam on the ship with it. They have a room where they do core exercises and Pilates. They have Zumba classes. They have a running track. They have the outdoor. You know how they have the outdoor gyms with the things on the ground and you do your push-ups and all that kind of stuff that's bolted down to the ground? They have a whole section for that. They got a whole section for that. So they have everything you need. And if you feel like it and you want to get tattooed, there's even a tattoo parlor called Squid Ink, where you can go ahead and just get some tats done. So, you know, some people may be walking out. Now, guys, no branding, okay? No brands, just tattoos before somebody asks. No brands allowed on the ship. They don't do that. But it's definitely no branding. Sorry, just some tats. You can get tatted up, and that gets booked up really fast. Because I went there one day and it was a line of people going in to try to sign up to get tattoos done. But there's everything that you need inside of that gym. Like, it is a beautiful gym, and the gym is 24 hours too, which I was very surprised because most cruise ships don't have 24-hour gyms. So, and they have classes, but I mean, who goes to the gym to a class? You know, so some of the entertainment that they've had, Do Reality is still there. Never Sleep Alone, they've switched out for this drag show. It's the guy who's on our ship, his name was Carlos, and he was hilarious. I think the funniest part about the show at All Reality Mellow was that he was saying some tongue-in-cheek stuff, but he was embarrassing the hell out of some of the straight-laced people. And it was really funny because he was going after them too, but it was funny. And some of the things, like, he was very flexible. He was dropping splits that was making people blush because splits ain't easy. And the show was really good. It was inside of the nightclub, and the nightclub plays amazing music. My friend was very skeptical about the music in the club scene. Let's just say she enjoyed every night at the club, at the mansion. She loved every night of it. It's a 2-level club. And then the way the stage works, it goes up and down. So we did one, it was the red party. Yeah, they have a red party. It's called Heartbeat, but everybody kind of wears red. They was dancing and performing. I turned away for a second and came back. The whole stage that they was dancing on was completely flat. Like, it went flat just like that. So they was playing all types of like hip hop, reggae. They played R&B music. They played Mexican, Spanish, salsa, all that. They had a good mixture. So my friend was very happy. She danced the night away and had fun. But there's tons of stuff to do on the ship, especially when you do Scarlet Night. But let's talk about the beach club. This is where I want us to go to show out. This is where I want everybody to wear their color-coded fraternity and sorority swimwear. I'm not asking you to put letters on it. I'm just saying, wear your colors so we can all connect. And I want us to go ahead and get a cabana. Now, the food here is definitely good. You can also rent a golf cart. I think it's like $90 to $100 a day, and you get it for like 6 hours. and you can go up and down anywhere you want on the island. You can park it in front of the beach club if you wanted to. But let's talk about this. Just imagine yourself here. And the pool is huge. I want to go back. And they set that on fire at night. So with the beach club, it's included. If you get a cabana, which is what I want to do, I want to try to get a couple of cabanas if we can get enough people. But the cabana comes with $100 worth of alcohol included. You have a dedicated server that brings all your food to you, and they bring all your drinks to you. And then they have a little ice bucket thing that you can get filled with ice if you wanted to fill it up to put drinks in it. Now, you're not supposed to bring the bottles from the Rockstar Suites, but what they don't know won't hurt them. Let's just say, because I was giving out shots. I was rounding up people in the pool. You want a shot? Come here. Come here. I was having a ball. You know,
Oh, you're going to be my best friend.
I was having a ball up there. And then when they party, they got people that come out there in mermaids. You have mermaids and mermans. Then they have an inflatable party where they have all like the tubes and everything where they give you out for you to play on. They got this big one where they put 2 of the people on there. And it's like, it's so fun. Like, I had a blast. It does get hot, so please drink water. I'm just going to tell you now, drink water. The ocean water was great. I went out there for a little while, but look how big that pool is. That is actually 2 separate pools. And then my rock stars and mega rock stars, you have your own section, your own beach, your own bar, your own food, your own section on the other side if you want to. But I tend to stay near the DJ because I want to be near the music, and it gets loud, and they party. They party. Like the crew parties with us, which is what I love. You know what I mean? So this is the first sale, and this is the one that I'm doing in January. This is the one that is for all of the founding days in January. And I mean, there's not much else to say. We have some space left. Of course, you know, at this point, final payment will be due extremely close. This is a 8 nights. And we're going to Puerto Plata, San Juan, St. Croix, 2 sailing days, going to the Bimini. Every ship that leaves out of the Caribbean area, like Miami, San Juan, ends up at Bimini. So you always get to do Bimini, and then you come back. And while we're on here, it's a small group that's going, but while we're on here, we're going to just celebrate sisterhood and stuff like that. But the one I want you guys to pay attention to is this nice bright one. I wanted to make it bright so you can't miss out on everything that's happening, right? So we're going July 5th through July 10th of 2024. Pricing does start at $13.54 per person, and I believe that is for a sea view actually, because I didn't price any insiders. I priced sea view and above, and the price for me, the price for Mela, and the price for Vanessa, it's all the same price. None of the prices change unless Virgin changes it. But what we've included, if we get enough people to go, we're going to have a bottomless brunch event where we're going to sit together, and depending on how large it is, we have to break it up. But it's basically a brunch with as much drinks as you can do. So it's mimosas and all the other drinks that you get that you normally see at a brunch. It's like 3 different other drinks, but I always remember the mimosas. And it's all you can drink. And my friend, she did it, and she had 4 mimosas or the 4 of the drinks in like 20 minutes. And then we walked out with one of the glasses because she didn't finish it. So you can walk around the ship with your drink. So you can walk out the restaurants with your drink, which is really cool. And then those of you who book early, you're also going to save. You book early, or if you pay in full, you do get a discount. Then everyone right now is going to get a $350 bar credit for the cabin to share. Guys, that's a lot of money for alcohol. Just think about it. 350 divided by $10. That's like 35 drinks in 4 days. I don't know who's going to drink that much because them drinks are strong. They're not for the week. No. Everybody says that. My friend said the same thing. No, that she had her very first drink and realized, wait a minute, hold up. This is a real drink. This is normally on cruise ships, you get watered down drinks. They don't water their drinks down on the ship. Nothing is watered down. And if you talk nice to them, they give you some extra shots. Because I had an ice cream drink called Whiskey Dreams, and I told her I needed not to dream, but to wake up. And she put so much extra whiskey in it. my ice cream melted before I got to it. Yeah, I didn't finish that one. Then she threw a marshmallow on top, and it was about this big. I didn't finish that. Yeah, I didn't finish that. Right, nah. And then we're going to be giving everybody up to $200 in Sailor Loop per cabin. Now, this will be based on the type of cabin you get. You do have to get sea view and above. Insider cabins don't really get Sailor Loop added with this promotion. You have to be in sea views, ocean view, or higher. And you can use it for anything you want to do. Always add extra Sailor Loop going up to the sailing. So if you want to add more just to your name, we can always add that on for everything. And then right now, I know that I have the ability to give everybody an extra $100 Sailor Loop per cabin right now till that promotion ends. And then I have the Bottomless Brunch on here again twice, which I don't know why. But we are going to do a semi-private dinner with special drinks and desserts just for us, taxes and fees, gratuities. So basically, this price that we're showing you includes everything I just mentioned. All your taxes, all your fees. That's not bad for a 5-day cruise, a 5-night round trip cruise. That's actually not that bad. What do you think?
That sounds great. I mean, I'm blown away by everything that I've seen that Virgin is offering. Because I'm usually, you could say bottom of the barrel. I'm usually a Carnival cruiser, where I just, take my lumps and just keep drinking.
Yeah, see here, there's no lumps because there's no kids to hit you. And I heard that on the ship they have amazing steak and lobster. I didn't get a chance to experience that, but they did have this salt crusted this fish. I don't remember which fish it was, but they wrapped it in pastry and then wrapped it in like sea salt and then they baked it. Can I tell you that fish tastes like they just pulled it out the water 10 minutes ago? That's how good that fish was. Oh, it was so good. Guys, I like food. I appreciate good food. So if you want to go, here's some information. Go ahead and you can do one or two things. You can either message us, you can text us. If you know us personally, you can just call us. I will say this, when you text us, Greek Unity Cruise, please tell us who you are first. Like, don't just text us that and then get mad when we say who this. Because we really don't know who you are if you're not on our phone. I don't know why people get mad when I do that. They're like, who this? I don't know who this is. But deposits are due. Right now, deposits are 20%, but I know a way to get people on board for 10% to get you on board for the cruise. But I'm like super. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to figure out how to do that. I want to show a bigger picture of the rooms because I know that's important to people. So the massive suite, which is up top, which I tried to get into that cabin and I couldn't get into it. As you can see, for all the suites, except for the gorgeous suite, somehow sleeps 9, which gots to be wrong. Oh no, that's 9 of them. Occupancy is up to 4. So you can sleep up to 4 in a lot of these cabins. It's just that you're going to have to sleep on couches and you're going to have to share a bed for the Rockstar suites. So the beds do not separate. So it has to be 2 in this bed and then 2 on the couch, 2 in the bed, 2 on the couch. And then a gorgeous suite is the couch. That's what I saw. I saw a gorgeous suite, right? And then you have the Brilliant suite. I'm just going to take our pictures out so we can see the things better. Now I saw the Brilliant suite. The difference is just the location and I think the size maybe. Yeah, the terraces are bigger. So on the Gorgeous suite, it looks the same to the Brilliant suite, but the terrace is actually bigger. I've had the Cheeky Corner suite and they have different sizes. So the suite itself goes up to 341, but the terrace itself goes up to 537 square feet. That is huge. That's where we had our party, the Cheeky Corner suite. I just stayed in the Seriously suite, which was a nice room, and you got to sleep in the bed and look straight into the ocean. The suite aft suite had a huge balcony up to 425 square feet. This also sleeps up to 2. The seriously sweet is 2. The cheeky corner is 2. The brilliant suite is 4 because you have the sleeper, you have the couch. And then over here you have the other cabins, which is the sea terrace, the central sea terrace, and all the different ones. This kind of gives you a sense of what the cabins look like. So which one did you say you got?
I've got one of the sea terrace. I don't remember which one off here.
Okay. So I would advise everyone not to get the limited view because you won't see something's going to be blocking your view. More than likely, it's going to be one of the little escape pods, as I call them. But the central one is the one you want to do if you are going to be, if you want to be close to everything. That's the one that you want to be in. But yeah, this is an idea. I'm leaving it up here a little bit longer just in case people are watching and they're really trying to figure out what they look like. But yeah, that's kind of basically it. So at this point in time, we kind of told you everything that you need to know. I'm gonna put us back in. There it is. Yeah, that's basically it. So we're looking for people to go ahead and get started. You want to try to fill up as many cabins as possible. If you're watching this now or later, we want you to make sure that you get the information. So messages, sorry, my brain is like going to the left. I don't know where my brain just went. But yeah, Mela, anything you want to say?
It's not much. I'm looking forward to kicking it with everybody. Like I said, I'm kind of fried coming in off a conclave. I mean, 6 years may not seem like much, but it's a lot to us. Founder gave a phenomenal speech at the shoot, I forgot what it's called now. That general forum where everybody was in. He gave a phenomenal speech. He had everybody on their feet, and I was really impressed when I saw all the other organizations with their cameras out when he started speaking, because to me that was like much respect. But anyway, back to the cruise. One thing that I'm not sure if you covered, and you might have before I got on, have you explained what adults only means to some people?
Adults only means there's no kids. You must be 18 and over to participate, but you still need to be 21 and over to drink. So there's no kids allowed at all. Not until they're 18. I'm gearing my people more towards like the 30s and the 40s to kind of attend. The average age on the group is between the 40s and the 50s, just because they said it's only like that right now because last year they had a lot of people get on the ship who celebrated their 50th birthdays. So that's what jumped the numbers up. But I've seen people in their 80s. My mom went on the ship and she's almost 70. She had a blast. They have Scarlet Night. Some of the activities I know we've talked about was a pajama party, because they have a pajama party on the ship. We were just going to jump in on it with our own theme, color court that. We wanted to do, they have the heartbeat party, if it's still happening, the heartbeat party, which is our all red party. And then we was talking about, what are some other things we was talking about doing? My brain's a little fried.
Well, I know we talked about a service project collecting school supplies for the Dominican kids.
Yes. Yeah, we wanted to figure out something to do school supplies and things like that. I'm still trying to get an answer back from Virgin to see if they will help sponsor this and help us coordinate that. There was something else we wanted to do on Bimini. We wanted to do the photo, obviously, on Bimini and do a group photo there. And then we can do a really good group photo in the atrium area on the stairs. There's something else that we was going to do. I don't remember, though. We've talked about doing so many different things, but guys, we need you to participate in order for this to work. So hopefully you are looking at this and you're saying, man, I don't want to miss out. Don't pull the whole, I'm going to go next year, because we haven't decided if we're going to do this every year, because we have to understand that one year is going to be somebody's national convention year, and we don't want to hurt you every year.
Right.
So we haven't fully decided that aspect, but if it goes off well, we could do it every year and just keep it growing. Oh, you know what else we forgot to tell them? You don't have to be Greek to go. So if your
That's right.
spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your cousin, they don't have to be Greek to go. If your family wants to go with you, they can go with you. And I know we're doing a promotion where if you can book 10 cabins, we'll give you yours at a discount. I don't know about other people, but that'd be a good thing for the undergrads to help get them their
Right.
stuff.
I'm sure the undergrads might just jump on that. Now, you mentioned don't have to be Greek. I'm going to throw this out there. Since our organization is probably one of the few that still has sweethearts, are they allowed on the ship?
I don't care. Look, I honestly, I don't care because I mean, everybody has sweethearts. They just all categorize them differently. But I really don't care as long as they understand that this is going to be about the D9 organizations and not about the affiliates, as I call them, because I forget what everybody calls them clubs and different things now. And some of them are actual real organizations. But no, but just note that this will be to represent the D9. You know, there's probably going to be a lot of stuff happening as time goes on. You know, there may be some stroll competitions, maybe some stroll classes.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
You know, they have a basketball court and they did a 90s boy band dance on there where they taught them the dance steps to bye, bye, bye. And it was really funny because we had all these people up there dancing and this one guy had no rhythm, like rhythm was not upon him at all. And all his friends was laughing because they knew he had no rhythm. But when they did this one thing where you had to go head, head, head and turn, that was the only thing he got right. That was it. So that was the running joke from the rest of the ship was head, head, head. And the lady said the lady was working, one of the hype girl. She was just like, she's never seen anyone not do the entire dance, but get that one part right. That was the only part he got right. Head, 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 turn, head, 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 turn. That's it. So that became a running joke and it didn't help that majority of the class was LGBTQ. So it was even more funny as all the dirty minds, because you know people were drinking 95 degrees out. So you know dirty minds and dirty thoughts came out when she kept saying it. But hey, the basketball court is a great place that we can use to do step practice and stroke practices. You know, if we get enough people, we can do a lot. There was somebody on there. They had so many people on this ship. They was having their own meetups and it was on the agenda every day. Every day they were doing that. They have solo events. So what they do is they have, it's called the foodie. And what he was doing was he would gather people every day for like meetups, dinners, special events and stuff like that for solo travelers. They considered you a solo traveler if you was in a cabin by yourself. Not whether or not you came with other people, but if you was in a cabin by yourself. So if people are coming and they're in a cabin by themselves, even if you came with us, you can still party because I did. I met a lot of great people doing the solo travel events and saw some things, you know. We had an event where we took a nap, and that's all I'm allowed to say. It was a very entertaining nap, but that's all I'm allowed to say. But guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. That's it. We just hope you're there. We'll try to do another replay of this because I'm not positive this actually aired everywhere it was supposed to air, but it's okay because I'm just going to replay it immediately back into the group and I'm going to tag everybody. I want you to tag people in it. I want you to let us know if you want to go. If you want to tag us in the comments to let us know who you want to book with, let us know. It's not going to be no different. You're going to be supporting small businesses, Black-owned businesses, and I want this trip to be amazing. You know, maybe we'll do a cruise one year and do land the next. I don't know. Don't have me call it. I don't know.
I'm excited. Right. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it. Y'all don't understand the amount of fun y'all are going to have. There's a Mac store for my ladies. There is a duty-free Mac store on the ship. I mean, come on. There's a duty-free liquor store. Granted, you can't take the liquor to your room, but it's there. They have a casino, which I won nicely. There's so much to do on this ship. There's a martini bar. There's areas on the ship where you can smoke. So those of you who are doing like cigar smoking and stuff like that, there are areas where you can go to actually do that. It's outdoor space. I'm not sure where it is, but my mom does because she went to it all the time. There's all types of stuff on the ship, and there's no you know what's on the ships now? There's a karaoke bar where you can sign up and do karaoke, and there is the World National Poker or the World Poker Association. They have a whole section of the ship now. So if you like to play like serious level poker, they have a whole section just for that. Where you have to pay to get in. It's serious. Because I watched them go in like this was like Secret Service the way they was walking up in there. But it's serious. This is the real deal up in there. So they have that in there now. There's so much on that ship. It's so much on that ship. But just make sure you book with us. Because if you don't book directly with us, you don't get all the stuff that we talked about. You're going to miss out. But guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to let Mr. George go because I think he needs a nap.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I remember after I came back from the Sigma's Conclave, I was so glad that I worked from home on Monday. I was dead. I was tired. All right, guys, we're going to go. We look forward to getting those messages, those text messages, and we're going to talk to y'all later.
Bye for now.